Today I'm reviewing the Polk Audio Signa S4 TV soundbar with wireless subwoofer, Dolby Atmos support, VoiceAdjust and BassAdjust tech. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've had this on my living room media stand for several weeks, using it with streaming shows, movies, news, sports, and casual gaming. This review reflects how it actually behaves in everyday listening, not just what the spec sheet says. Let's set expectations clearly. This is not a high-end home theater array with discrete surround speakers. It's a soundbar designed to significantly improve your TV's built-in audio, clearer dialogue, broader soundstage, and more impactful bass than what a TV alone produces. In regular viewing, dialogue is one of the first things you'll notice. With VoiceAdjust enabled, voices stay clear and forward, especially helpful in crowded scenes where TV speakers tend to bury speech under music or effects. It doesn't add artificial loudness, it simply keeps voices easier to follow without cranking the volume. The inclusion of Dolby Atmos support gives you some vertical spatial cues when you are watching Atmos-encoded content. In practice, that means overhead ambience feels lifted compared with standard stereo or basic surround formats. It's not as enveloping as a system with dedicated up-firing or ceiling speakers, but it does open the sound field meaningfully for Atmos mixes. The wireless subwoofer adds low-end weight that the bar alone can't create. During action scenes and music with strong bass lines, you feel more foundation down low, not deep subsonic thunder, but a noticeable presence that fills the room better than the TV by itself. It's well matched for casual movie watching and everyday media. BassAdjust lets you dial how much low end you want, which matters because rooms and personal taste vary. In my space, a mid-level setting kept bass weight without boominess. Cranking it all the way can overpower smaller rooms, so having control matters. Connecting via HDMI eARC simplified setup with my TV. Once linked, the audio passed through cleanly and synced without noticeable lip sync issues. During regular use, I didn't encounter unexpected dropouts or pairing hiccups with the subwoofer. There are real limitations to acknowledge. Even with Dolby Atmos support, this isn't a full object-based surround experience. Hide effects are present but restrained. Fairly complex Atmos mixes can still sound more like enhanced front sound than full three-dimensional immersion. That's expected for this class. Also, while the wireless sub adds impact, it doesn't reach the deep extension you'd get from a larger dedicated subwoofer in a traditional surround setup. If deep, room-shaking bass is a priority, that's an area where you naturally need something stronger. Where this makes sense is clear. If your goals include a noticeable improvement over TV speakers for dialogue and overall clarity, a wider, more engaging soundstage for movies and shows, a bass boost without dragging in full speaker components, simplified setup and everyday usability, this configuration delivers that in a balanced way. If you're prioritizing full surround immersion with separate rear and height modules or deep sub-heavy home theater experiences, dedicated systems still hold an edge. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.